Hello, it's this Acidic Dram again. It's Tuesday, June 28, I believe, of 2022. This is the first video I'm recording on my new camera, which is the DJI Pocket 2. I picked that up on Sunday, and I've been wanting to get a new camera because I was recording on my iPhone, but my iPhone was deleting my video files. Worse yet, I would be in the middle of recording it, and I'd be like 10, 15 minutes in, and then I noticed that it stopped recording. This way, I actually have this camera here, which wasn't cheap. It was pretty expensive. Not break the bank expensive, but it was, good chunk of change. And at least it has a blinking red light, when it's on, instead of you have two different places that are blinking on it, so you get better attention, pay better attention to it instead of the iPhone. Because like on the iPhone, I can catch myself gazing on it, and I kind of get into a hypnotized mode with it. I still have a couple hours worth of work left, but I took off at 6 to go get a coffee at Dunkin' and drive around a little bit, and stopped off by the Monksville Reservoir when their boat launches. I love it around here. It's such a nice wooded area around the lake. I do have some videos of some drone footage around this area. I plan on doing more of that. I need to get a little bit more brave with it. With the drone, and fly a little bit lower, in between like the tree lines and, like above the water and whatnot, to get a better view. I mean, flying like 400 feet in the air is cool and all, but being able to get a little bit closer to the ground, to me, would be a little bit nicer as well. Anyway, don't have much new to say today. I do have my doctor's appointment next Tuesday, so 1 week from today at 1:30. I'm looking forward to that, so I can get the form to him so he can start writing his letter of endorsement for my surgery. What else? I took a couple days off from vlogging because I really didn't have much to say, and I also took a couple days off from reading my book. Which I still plan on getting that finished this week so I can start my next new book about a Indian warrior by the name of Wooden Leg who fought Custer at the Battle of Little Bighorn. I've watched a podcast that Jocko Willenick did about that book, and I've watched it like 7 times, and he only reads excerpts from the book, and the excerpts are fantastic. So I want to, read it on my own and see how I do. So I don't know. It's trying to find time, making time. There's always time in the day to find time to read. It's just, how bad do you really want to do it? Instead of watching the boob tube or, and it's like today. Like normally I wouldn't. Take an hour from work and, go out and drive. But, I was working from home today, and I worked pretty hard. I didn't take any breaks today, so I decided to take my allotted hour break that I get through the day in one chunk and come out here. So, and record a video of me, just talking. What else is new? Not much. I did notice that on Instagram this month. I've said it before. I have a friend from my past life by the name of Chris. He's been featuring family members and friends of his and people who had influence or who made an indent on his life, and he's calling it Grateful. And today he featured one of my friends from high school, and his name's Andy. He's a cool guy. I liked him a lot, but we, I don't know. I like I said, me and friends have never really meshed. I mean, I'm not vulnerable enough to let people in to to get to know me. So that's why I keep things at arm's length, and keep it pretty casual, and not share a lot about myself. It's just the way that I have been. And it's something I've been trying to get rid of by doing these daily vlogs, semi-daily logs, I should say, and also going live on Instagram at night, which I think I was a little too ambitious to do an hour a night. I think I'm only going to do like a half hour, like between 10:30 and 11. Maybe I think that might be a little bit better instead of doing a 10 to 11. It seems like it's pretty ambitious. Last night I did it from 10:30 or 10 to 10:30, and no one joined. It's like I said, it's no big deal. I'm just doing it to for the opportunity to maybe have a conversation with people that I know that I haven't talked to in forever, or people that I do know, and just to have a quick chat. And that's one thing I kind of never really done in a long time, is just sit down and talk to people. I mean, I had a good conversation with my friend Spank on Friday. It was for like an hour and 20 minutes, and he's a good dude. We talked about a lot of stuff, and I hope that I can strike up conversations with people from my old life and people from my current existence as well. No, it's cool though. I mean, it's like looking back on. I mean, I guess I'm sort of I'm envious of my friend Chris, because he leads. He doesn't seem, he leads a full life. He's always keeping himself very busy with his photo projects, and with his friend things, like he was mentioning today that Andy he is instrumental of keeping movie night going with them, which is kind of funny, because we actually used to do these things in high school called Marathon of Manliness, and we'd pick a series of movies, like Silent Night, Deadly Night, and we'd get all like 5 movies of those, and watch them all in one sitting and whatnot. And there's a couple other ones, I don't remember the other movies, but that was a fun time that we used to do. I mean, and I miss that, because like I said, is like I'm such a I frustrate people, I know, because you can't really have a friendship that you're the only one radiating. It's like literally playing tennis against a garage door or a brick wall. You could only stand so much like that, and I'm painfully aware of the ability not to be vulnerable, or to have to have these walls up, and they're walls that I've had in place for decades. So I mean, even when I was a kid growing up in the Quad Cities, I never had a friend. I always had acquaintances, people I knew. Everyone knew who I was. Everyone did. I didn't know anybody. It was kind of funny, because I remember people would always say, hey Paul, how you doing? And I'd be like, yeah, hi, I don't know who you are, but hey, how you doing? Even that's the way now is even at work, people say, hey Paul, how you doing? And I was like, hey, doing good. And I said, no, I don't know who you are, but I don't say that. That's kind of rude, but I mean, I'm a pretty imposing figure, being such a large dude, so people know who I am. But that I don't know anybody, because it's not that I don't like taking the time to know people, but I have in the past, and those have turned, the times I have been vulnerable like that to get a friendship, it's been misinterpreted, and I've been, I won't say the word burned, but wasn't it wasn't it was misunderstood. That's what I'll say. And it's like it's like, for example, it's like I had a friend a few years ago. His name's Graham. We have the same birthday, and well, he was 13 years younger than me, but anyway, he he was a pretty cool dude. I liked him a lot, and I got to know him a lot better than he got to know me. And anyway, our friendship ended, and he took it. I think he took it pretty hard, but I was literally like, well, the ball's in your court. I'd really, I'm fine either way. But if I was a true friend, I would have been a little bit more. If I was truly into the friendship, I would have been a little bit more understanding. But shit happens, and you can't take it with you, as they say. But anyway, that's one thing that I've missed throughout my life, is having a good solid friendship base. People who would be willing to to take the time to organize a a party for you, or and same with me, though. It's the thing is that I could always pick a friend and find a friend and foster it, and foster a friendship, and take that extra step for them as well. But I don't know. Is 49 too old to start having friends, to start friendships? I don't know. It seems like it is. I know that's silly, but I know that's a silly question, but I don't know. I don't know what it is about not wanting people too close to you. I don't know, because it's weird, because I have a lot of interests that that a lot of other people have, such as such as whiskey collection. There's a ton of people out there that love to drink whiskey, appreciate it as well. But I joined a whiskey club in Connecticut, and it broke up. It couldn't be maintained, so I don't think I was the cause of it. It just kind of had some toxic people in the group, and it ended. And it's kind of funny. And I was into video games for a while, playing video games in groups. The group imploded like 3 or 4 different times. I was a cause of some of that, yeah. But I'm trying to actually rebuild that part with my friend Corey, Spanky, and Steve. So hopefully we can get together and schedule some time to play some more, or to start Tiny Tina's Wonderland. Just have something to look forward to. And like the other things is like, I'm pretty stubborn as well, thinking about this. I was like when I lived in Iowa, I was a member of a couple bowling teams, and a tough situation happened to me one night, and instead of being an adult about it and confronting it and discussing it, I just ended up quitting the bowling team like halfway through the season. And I just didn't quit that team, I quit all my teams. So I left. I used to bowl 3 nights a week, Monday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, and I left 3 teams completely in the wind, and without any explanation, and just got pissed off one night and just quit. And that wasn't the right thing to do. But I never resolved that. But they they moved on with their season and whatnot, and and I lost some friends, I guess acquaintances, and because who wants to be a friend to somebody who's just gonna write you off like that and quit? It's not cool. It's called ghosting nowadays, I guess. So I ghosted them. I don't know. I don't have much else to say. I get off topic and just start talking shit. And but anyway, so anyway, with these videos, at least, is that it actually helps me a lot just to, get my ideas out, and you know to unburden myself a little bit. I really don't talk to too many people during the day. I mean, I talk to people at work. Like yesterday, I was on the phone with a technician for over an hour, and it's like he was, and we're just catching up on some stuff. And then another tech called, and he's kind of he's sort of geeky like me, and we follow some of the same YouTube people, and we started talking about the channel. We talked for about a half hour, and but that's it. It's just like these little single serve conversations and stuff. It'd be nice to be able to have a a group of friends, 3 or 4, and just to be able to do stuff together, or even to even interact, talk or whatnot. But along with time, I guess most of it's me. I'm not ready for it. I mean, I'm not ready for it, but I just don't know how it takes, because it's something that I never really grew up with. I never really grew up with friends. So, 'cause I may have said this before. I remember I lived in a part of the Quad Cities named Bettendorf, and I think I mentioned this before. I remember there was this. I was in like I think first grade, kindergarten or first grade, because then I moved after first grade. And anyway, so I was in first grade, and one of the kids, I don't remember his name. I think his name is Ben Veering. He had a birthday party, and I wasn't invited to go. But still, I thought a lot. I thought very highly of the kid, and I actually had my mom take me to K&K Hardware, True Value Hardware, K&K Hardware. In Bettendorf, and I picked up a Chicago Cubs hat for him for his birthday. I remember it, and I remember having her drive me to his house. I got out and knocked on the door, and I said, "Hey, happy birthday, Ben! Here's a birthday gift for you." And they didn't invite me to come in. They didn't say, "Hey, come in, have some cake and stuff." I just gave them the present and turned around and left. And it's kind of sad that happened to me, or that I was a part of it too. You're both equal sides of the equation. And another time that this kind of happened to me as well. This was a little bit later, and I believe I was probably in junior high, maybe. And I was at the movies, and I was with what I considered my best friend at the time, and we were on one side of the theater, and then the group of the quote-unquote Richie kids, or the popular kids, were on the other side of the theater, and they called over my friend, and he went over there and sat with them, and I was like, fuck him. He abandoned me for those people, so I got up and left. And then later that night or the next day, he goes, "Hey, where'd you go? I was gonna come and get you and bring you over to introduce those people." And I was like, I wasn't, so, and I was like, I don't know about that. I said, "We're at the movie together, bro." And I said, why are you just getting up in the middle of the movie and sitting with other people? Like it really mattered, 14-year-old kids. So anyway, so that's stupid. Anyway, that's all I got for tonight. I will see what I can do over the next couple days, if I do any more videos or whatnot. I probably will. Just depends on what I have to say. I don't have that much right now left to say. I've just been babbling for 20 minutes. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll catch everyone later. All right, good night.